My bad. Anyway, I'm trying to create a 2D platformer with only the physics engine. It's not working too well right now. More things gotta change. Gravity scale, do 3. See how that looks. We need the jump button to apply a greater force. Let's do 100. I've been watching too many coding vids. Yeah, I've watched quite a few in my time. There's two problems. There's no restitute, or there's no whatever it's called, where like you can just short hop, and you still slide too much. Turn linear dampening to 3. Apply a force of 300. Oh, that's too much. 150. Damn, what the fuck? It was at 60 before, right? Do 80. Okay. Do -6 and +6, make it go a little bit faster. I don't know why it does a short hop every now and then. There we go, better jump. I thought that first jump was higher than the other ones. If you want, I can teach you Scratch. I can even, we can skip Scratch and I'll teach you GDevelop if you want to. Because GDevelop is pretty easy. Okay, here's what we're going to do now. We're going to give the player... I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. Platformer character. We're going to change a lot of things. Set the gravity to 0. Set the jump speed to 0. Max falling speed to 0. It's the same time to 0. Max speed 0. Slope max equals 0. Deceleration 0. Acceleration 0. 0. Now, I'm pretty sure they actually have to be a number, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. When I get home, I will bet. I'm always down. Acceleration 1, max speed 1. Or make the acceleration like a high number. And the deceleration a high number. That way we can use the behaviors. We're gonna make some animations for this guy. This is idle. We'll have run. It's gonna be 2 frames. Shorter legs. New frame. Delete everything below the neck. And I have running animation. Loop. That's how it looks. Still can't afford a new mic, damn. Alright, we need an animation. We'll do that in a minute. Cancel. Oh shit, wait, did I say? Oh fuck! We gotta redo the run animation from scratch. God damn it.
Hey there, my name is Hubbard Wesley, and in this video, we'll be talking about changing animations.
Go ahead and just add a new frame.
So what I've set up here are a bunch of physics objects, some static and some dynamic, and we'll begin by changing the animation of the ball. So if we open up this sprite object, we'll see that this bouncing ball has two animations. The first animation with a single frame, and the second with two. Because the first animation has a single frame, it's considered finished already. Whereas the second animation has two frames, so it needs to finish its first frame, and then it will be considered finished. If we didn't want animations to finish at all, we could click loop here on the end. But for this video, we'll leave this unchecked.
Set to run.
We could change animations based on the
opposite
numbers,
is true, and the player
but
is shit.
for this object, we're going to be changing them by name.
Set a title. Does that work? Clicking like that? No.
So now to change animations, we need to go to the event sheet.
Because we don't have...
We'll create a new event with the condition if the bouncing ball has a physics collision with the breaking
platform
box
keyboard
object.
mapper.
And then we'll add an action and search for animation. When you do this, you'll find all of the actions related to animations, including changing the animation by number or name, changing the animation speed, the current
First of all,
frame,
loop you.
and pausing and playing the animations. For this object, we're going to be changing the animation by name.
Oh.
We'll select the ball, and then when we click into the text box,
8.
we'll be given our options. And here we're going to select hurt.
There we
Next
go.
we'll create another event and click to add a condition, and we'll search for animation again, and we'll see all of the conditions related to animations, checking to see if the animation is paused or finished, what the animation number or name is, and what the current frame
now there's
of
like
the
one for
is.
jumping is jumping.
We're going to be checking by
player.
name. So we'll select the ball again and select hurt, and then
New
we'll
animation,
add if the animation is finished.
Jump.
And then we'll paste down the set animation action and change it to fine. So now when the ball hits one of these blocks, its animation will change to hurt. And then if the animation is hurt and the animation has finished playing, then it will change back to fine. So now if we preview the game, we'll see the ball bouncing around, and whenever it hits one of the boxes, it'll change its animation to hurt until it gets stuck. Next we'll be changing by number. If we open up the breaking box sprite
That's terrible.
we can see how the animations are set up. 0 being fine, 1 being a little damaged, and 2 being very damaged. And so if we
I like
go to the
that,
event
like a
sheet
dive.
and paste down the condition from the earlier event, add trigger once, create a
Yeah, I
script,
will. I'm gonna flip. I'm just working on the
action
base
to
animations
change
first.
the number of the animation of the breaking block by adding 1. And then we can add another sub-event
Player set
where
to
if
jump.
the animation number is equal to 2, then we delete the breaking box.
Player is
Put
falling.
that
Set
one above
player.
the number change event,
Animation
because
to
otherwise it would change the number and then immediately delete
falling.
it.
Is that gonna work?
And
It
now
might
if
not.
we preview the game, we can see
Yeah, we're
that
always
when it
falling.
collides with the box, it changes
Because
the
this isn't a
animation number
platformer
down
object.
until it breaks. And now to make it a little more impactful, we'll add
That
a
might work.
limiter. We'll create a
No,
new
it's just
event
not touching it.
with the condition if the animation is 0, and an action to create the particle object at the x and y coordinates of the center of the box. And then create a repeat x number of times sub-event, in this case once, and move the create object action down into that event. And then we'll copy and paste this event down,
Okay, hang on.
changing it to check if the animation is number 1
At the beginning of
and then
scene,
repeating 2 times, and then copy that sub-event down again, this
the
time
activated
repeating 3
behavior
times,
of wall
and
physics.
then moving the delete box action down to a sub-event below that, so it triggers
There we go.
once after spawning in all of the debris. And then we need to add the action.
Oh, we can't
change
jump.
the Z to 0, so it puts the debris when it spawns it behind all of the boxes. So now when we preview the game, you'll see that when the bouncing ball collides with a box and its animation is 0, it'll spawn a little bit of debris, and then when it breaks the box,
This is difficult,
it'll
man.
spawn a lot more. And now to show how to do it for a specific frame.
We can do
Using this platformer example that we made earlier,
is in
I
collision
added
with.
in an
Player is in
event
collision
with the conditions if the player's
wall. We have to
frames
make
run
wall floor.
while they're running, create a dust particle at the point I created called dust, and then change the Z order to 0, and do this once. So as the character's running, it will spawn dust particles at their feet.
That was too high. We fell through at the end.
And now we're going to use both the numbers and the names for animations to show you how that would work.
It doesn't do the up
So
animation
I have an
because
object here I've called object with a bunch of different animations, all with names.
Alright,
to
ignore
match.
this.
So I'll put a bunch of these in.
We're gonna
C,
make jumping function here.
and then go to the event sheet. I'll create an event with a condition anybody
So
pressed once,
platformer object jump speed. We're gonna
and then
do
change the animation
500.
of that object based on a number.
Do
that's
gravity
equal
0.
to-
See what that does.
And then I'll type in the expression random in range, with the range
Interesting.
being 0
That's not what I
5,
expected.
because there's 6 animations and 0 counts as a number. And then I'll create a second event where if the animation of the object is spike, it'll delete the player if the player is in collision with the object. And now if I preview the game, I can randomize the objects until I find a spike. And then if I jump into the spike, the player dies. This has been a tutorial on changing animations in GDevelop. As always, be sure to comment down below and tell us what kind of tutorial you want to see next time. Maybe we'll add it to the pile.
No idea why that's
I've
happening.
been Helper Wesley,
Clueless.
and I'm glad I could help.
Is it because there's no gravity, maybe? I don't think so. No. Jump sustain times 0.2. Wait, here's a tip. Make his hitbox a circle and freeze him. Animations in place. Oh yeah, I've seen a short about that. Makes it smaller at the bottom but wider in the middle. Got like a pill-shaped hitbox. I don't know why jumping isn't working. If I delete physics 2D, which was a big fucking thing for me to do, does that fix it? No. I think that's how we had it. Oh, it was so much lower the first time. Nothing ever makes sense. Now when we're moving, we do a short jump. And when we're standing still, we do a higher jump. Make it make sense. Oh, we never made a jump key. It's still bugging. Check DMs. I'm on stream. I don't want to share them. I knew it was gonna fucking be that too. I knew it. Now the player's bouncy. All I see is dead. I heard. That's crazy. If we just fix the maximum speed, does that fix it by chance? No, it doesn't. It's a platform, right? Yeah. What the fuck? We're deleting this and restarting. Alright, first thing we gotta do is make the background a less eye bleeding color. Cool. Start off with a sprite. 64 by 64. Same thing as always, make a stick man. Drag him onto the scene. Give him the platformer behavior. First. Platform character. Make his max speed 1. Everything else will be the same. Make a new object. Make it just black. This will be the ground. Give him the behavior. Top-down keyword remapper. And like that, we forgot to remap it, and we forgot to give this the platform behavior. Almost done. We got to go here. Top down movement. Delete. Platformer keyword remapper. Up key, down key, left key, right key. Jump. No. Jump key. You need your streaming phase again? Nah. Give me a little bit. There's another jump functions. Now to move left and right, we're going to use physics. This comes at the same time, right? Alright. Now, give him 2D physics engine. Gravity skill 0, friction 0, restitution 0.7, linear dampening 1. So far this shouldn't break anything. No, nothing's broken. One thing that I do need to do is fix rotation. Okay, so first event. Get that play button. I want that play button. Apply a force to player. 3 on the x-axis, 0 on the y-axis, 10, 10. There, so now I should be able to move right. Cool. At beginning of scene. Actually, we're trying organizing this now. Hang on. Actional events. Controls. Add this here. Go to untitled scene events. Delete it here. Link external events. Controls. Alright, so D key pressed. Opposite A key pressed. Apply a force of -3. Make another external event. Beginning of scene. You know, what was it called? 3D World bet. I respect it. I think you've seen linear dampening of player set to 10. To 50. It's not changing much. If anything. Oh, are we linking it? We're not. -6. There we go. I want to be faster. Double it again. Now let's have animations. Running. Jump thing. This one will be like this. is moving animation by name of player set to running. If the player is not moving, set to idle. It doesn't loop. Forgot to make it loop. Cool. Key press D. Flip horizontally, player, no. A. Flip, yes. So now the character flips whenever you turn around, whenever you look the other, move the other direction. Yep. If the player is jumping, change the animation to jumping. And if the player is falling, set it to falling. Wall jump. Wait, can you just... Huh, I've never had to do that before. Wait, I can do that a lot better. What if it was like... like this. Here we go. Against a wall. Change animation to sliding. It used to be like in the center. But I'll do up to the left. Oh shit. That looks terrible, but it's an animation. Now, why is it wall jumping me the opposite direction? That's weird. Is it because we have our max speed? See if we give this a max speed of 100. Now will it function? No. That's weird. I think I might know why. Shit. I have to do this for everyone, no. Okay, it shouldn't need physics 2D actually. Oh, it does to stop the. Ugh. This concept is so complicated that I don't think behaviors are gonna work. Ugh. Alright, I'm giving up on this for now. This is the best we got that I got so far. This is the closest I got to what I want. With there's issues with it. Like right there. That I can't fix. But this is the closest I got. There's also a bug where you can wall jump at any point. I don't know why that comes up. You can do it twice. See, now I can't wall jump. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream for now because I'm done with this. It's frustrating me. But I will see you guys later. Peace out.